Okay, everyone. Hope you're having a good weekend. This is the watch this video for Monday, April 24th. Real quick, if you were at the webinar on Thursday night, we had a great time. We appreciate all the positive feedback. We got great feedback from that webinar about trading inflection points. It was part two of trading inflection points. And I appreciate all the nice emails. If you didn't see it, there are links available. If you follow me on Twitter or StockTwits, it's probably out there. If not, shoot me an email and I'll make sure you get a link to watch the recorded version of it. We record all of our free webinars and you can go back and watch them all. I'll tell you what, on Thursday night, we did offer webinar attendees a very special deal on our trading course or our trading course and chat room membership. It's actually a combo with a lifetime chat room membership, which isn't even available on the website anymore. So since the sale ends at midnight tonight and everything goes to full price, we're going to go ahead and make that offer available to everyone between now and midnight if you're watching this video on Sunday. So look for a link to the sale in the description to this video. It'll also be in my email with this video. You've seen other courses that show you screenshots of candlesticks and they give you we'll teach you this setup and you'll buy it right here, blah, blah, blah. Everything from our webinar, if you attended on Thursday night, was from actual trades that we made in the chat room using everything we teach in our course. So the combination of our lifetime chat room membership and our trading course is a pretty powerful combination. I get private messages in the chat room from students basically every day. They're very excited because they tell me their finger was on the buy button before I came through their PC speakers, their computer speakers, right, with a call. And that is a good feeling when you see a setup and you're ready to take it, but you're still not sure if you're seeing it right, and all of a sudden you hear myself or Wayne come on the mic and make the call. That shows you listened, you paid attention in the course, and a lot of people get really excited when they're seeing them before we're even calling them, and that's what we want, right? You want to take a course where you can actually trade afterwards. You're not wondering, okay, what do I do now? Got an email last week from a guy. This is, I think, his 5th week in a row of being green, and he told me he literally watches the course or parts of it every single weekend. And I'll tell you what, that's the dedication that it takes to become a professional trader. That kind of tenacity where you're studying on the weekends when everyone else is out doing stupid stuff, right? So our course will teach you everything that we do every single day to make money. No swing trades. I'm not a fan of being a swing trader and you got 4 or 5 positions and 2 of them went up today and 2 of them went down and 1 stayed flat and you're getting nowhere, right? So I'd rather log in every day, apply what I know, make money, and be in cash every night. It's safer, and you avoid one position taking away from profits you're making on another position. That to me, that's just spinning your wheels. And I've seen other guys who are supposed to be really good traders, and you watch their videos and you'll hear them talk about, I was reading this thing for 4 or 5 hours, but at the end of the day, I got that pop I was hoping for. I averaged down a couple times and finally got a small profit, nothing to brag about. But for me, I hear that and I cringe because there's no way I'm going to be red for 4 hours in any trade, okay? I only trade for one reason. I say that every day in the chat room. I trade to make money. If I'm red in a stock, I'm not making money, am I? So these guys that are red and averaging down, or red in a short and averaging up, and so on, I don't do that, right? If I'm red in a stock, guess what? I'm not in the stock. Course is going to teach you to play the stocks, trade the stocks that are in play, how to trade them, and without ever sitting underwater in a stock, ever. There's no reason to. Anyway, long story short, sale ends tonight, and we will be selling this at full price between now and May 6th. There will be people that buy at full price, so why not give this trading course a half price try? And since we started this back in August, we've had hundreds of people take the course. We still, between Wayne and myself, have not ever gotten one complaint, and I think that's saying something. Which means nobody's ever taken the course and then went, man, what did I do? What a waste of money. Which I'm sure you guys have done with some of the courses that are out there that regurgitate trading theory. This is all actual trading stuff that you can use. So we're very proud of it, if you can't tell. We're very proud of the course we put together. I apologize for my babble. I'm going to go into the watch list, and you can see the SPY. Still, we're just straight sideways. Just a quiet red day inside of the previous day's range. Nothing exciting. IWM, very narrow range, so nothing exciting there. So you know what that means? That means I just go ahead and build my watch list for the next day. This one's a little obscure, but HTGM is a former, somewhat recent high flyer with this crazy move and in a nice secondary move. It did bounce off where it bounced off of last time, which was what, about 3 weeks ago? Bottoming tail, 5-minute candles. Most of that was on an end of day push. So maybe it's a double bottom there. I'm not in love with this one, please, right? I have to have catalysts above. But I think it's worth having on watch because a lot of traders are watching that. CBLI, we've got 2 nice red days. I mean, to me, I like it when a stock comes back down, closer to between this blue and red line, which is between the 8-day and the 20-day moving average, somewhere around here. But when you have this kind of strength, all right, remember, this day, I'll zoom in a little bit here. This day, everybody and their mother thought, okay, I knew that was overdone. It's going to come all the way back down. And then, boom, it took out highs again. So now with 2 red days down on declining volume, as strong as it is, it's time to start watching that for a push back up again. Now, I will only take that if I get a proper setup sort of that I alluded to when talking about the course. So I never trade blind. I have a reason for every trade. By the way, real quick, I'm going to say that. If you can't give somebody a reason based on the chart and recent action or whatever, why you're taking any trade at that exact point that you're taking it, don't take the trade. You should be able to explain. I can give you probably 3 or 4 reasons why I take every entry when I'm taking it. Doesn't mean I'm always right, but I guarantee you I have reasons. I never, in that regard, I never guess when taking a trade. It's always based on things that we teach in the course. Hope that makes sense. NADL had this really huge move, nice secondary move. Red day, again, this one I feel like probably needs to come down to here before, but it might, as strong as it is, it might just turn back up tomorrow, so it goes on watch. OPTT, nothing at all even remotely interesting here at all. Never look at a chart like this and say, ooh, I like this, okay? Then why is it on my list? Well, because in after hours Friday, ran up to almost 250 before settling in at 242. All right, so if we go out on 60s, oh, it actually, I can't do it because it actually, for some reason, when I go to 60s, it shows you some of that after hours. But anyway, well, you can see it ended up about here, assuming that is showing you it is, I mean, that's what that is. That's from after hours. So, if we're set to open around 240, and we don't know where we're going to open on Monday morning, but let's see, the high of this candle was 270. Yeah, I mean, so if it opened up here, this one is certainly interesting. It's a former high flyer. OPTT used to go, remember, went crazy back here. Now it's going a long ways back, but the gap up might catch some attention. It did have news, and it does have a lower float. So this is a potential gap and go on Monday. Only, again, with a proper intraday setup. GLBS, nice volume spike. Again, a former high flyer. It does get, even this candle that doesn't maybe look that big to you, that went from 440 to 794. So GLBS, traders love this thing when it gets moving. There it is on 15-minute candle. So it certainly was strong and ended up with really nice volume on Friday. So we're going to watch that one. SKLN, you had this pop, inside day again. So it's really coiled. Could break one way or the other with a proper setup. We'll give it a shot. LPTH was on watch for Friday. And this is what it did Friday, just quietly inside of Thursday's range. Didn't have a trade in it on Friday, but it goes back on the watch list for Monday. SNGX had the gap up, popped, sold off, then gap down and had a strong intraday push, and then on Friday a strong push again. A lot of people watching this one. If you look at it on a 5-minute basis, I think on Thursday is when it started to shoot up and it went up so fast it got halted. And then showing some strength again on Friday. There it is on 15s. This one is definitely one to watch on Monday. Very strong close on Friday. FSAM. This one's a little more obscure, but had a nice volume spike on Wednesday. Inside day, Thursday and Friday. Not in love with that one because look at the volume on Friday, 56,000. After, you know what? I'm actually going to pull that off my list. Doesn't mean it's not tradable, but I'm going to pull it off. My list is a little bigger than I like anyway. And then CDTI had a nice breakout on extra volume on Friday. I think that's a lower float stock. I'll check while I'm babbling. Certainly deserves to be watched. It says 10 million in the float. So, yeah, we definitely want to watch that one. For a follow-through day, maybe a red to green or something like that. I mean, this thing's got no volume at all going back with the exception of this one spike. This one spike gapped up and failed miserably, right? And now it's up above all of this recent trading. So we could have a follow-through day in CDTI. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll see everybody on Monday.